Hi everyone, I'm Paula and I hope that you're all doing well and that you're staying safe. Today we're going to be making a V-neck dress special for the spring and fall. I'll leave a link to the Spanish version of this video in the description box. If you're new to my channel, welcome and please consider subscribing. Let's begin. The front skirt part of the dress will have two pleats that are 8 centimeters each. For the width, measure half of your waist and add 16 centimeters plus the seam allowance. The length is as long as you want. The length of this skirt is 48 centimeters including the seam allowance. Remember that the front of the skirt part of the dress is different from the back. Add lace close to the hemline and sew it. You can do a rolled hem if you want. For the pleats at the front, start from the center of the rectangle of fabric and mark at 9.75 centimeters and then at 8 centimeters. Repeat on the other side. That will be the pleat. Fold the fabric and match the pins that mark the pleat and pin the fabric together. The back of the skirt will have two darts of 3 centimeters each, so cut a rectangle of fabric that has a width that is half the measurement of your waist plus 6 centimeters plus a seam allowance, and the same length as the front of the skirt. Also sew the lace. On the right side of the fabric, mark the center of the skirt. From there, mark at 8.25 centimeters and from there 3 centimeters. That'll be your dart. Repeat on the other side. Fold the fabric and mark where the pins match. Draw a line from the base of the dart to the dart point, which is at 10 centimeters. Hand stitch so that it's easier to sew it. Sew using a straight stitch starting from the base of the dart. When you get close to the end of the dart, sew parallel to the edge of the fabric and as close as you can until the end of the dart. For the bodice pattern, I'm using a sleeveless shirt that fits loose at the waist. Trace the contour on a piece of gift wrapping paper. Keep in mind that my waist measures 70 centimeters when wearing a turtleneck. Fold in half and cut it. Draw a line that goes 13 centimeters down, starting from the center line of the neck. Cut any extra paper so that it fits at the waist. Starting from the center, I marked at 25 centimeters, which is equal to a quarter of my waist measurement, plus 7 centimeters, which will be the pleat. Then I drew a line starting from the armhole. This pattern will serve you for the front and for the back. Using the pattern folded at the center and the shaded part at the neck folded, cut the fabric and the lining fabric. Place the fabric on top of the lining, right sides facing the inside. Sew the neck and armhole only. Sew both front parts right side together. Iron it open. At 9.75 centimeters, starting from the center, mark the center and both sides of the 7 centimeters pleat. Repeat on the other side. Bring the outside pins to the center to create a box pleat. Cut the fabric and lining for the back bodice, leaving some seam allowance. Notice that there will be no pleat at the back, so use the pattern folded at the line that goes from the armhole to the waist. Place the fabric on top, right sides facing the inside, and sew the neck and armholes. Turn it and iron. Place the front bodice matching the centers of the front skirt and sew it together using a straight stitch. Then, using a zigzag stitch, sew the seam allowance so that it doesn't fray. Cut the excess of fabric. Place the back bodice matching the centers with the back skirt and sew it together. Place the front of the dress on top of the back part, right sides together, and match the waistline. Sew from the armhole to the bottom of both sides. Sew the shoulders. I'm using a 30 centimeters invisible zipper. Start by unrolling the teeth of the zipper and iron flat. Iron the side of the dress that you want the zipper to be. Rip open the length of the zipper. Hand stitch together the fabric and the lining fabric. Turn the zipper and lightly stitch it to the dress. Turn the zipper twice and stitch it to the dress. I'm using a zipper foot to sew the zipper. Remove the hand-sewn stitches. Tuck the end of the zipper. Sew in a straight line starting from there. Zigzag stitch the seam allowance of the side that has the zipper. Here's the final result. I hope you liked it, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel and see you in my next video.